Welcome back, military buffs. Today we're diving into a riveting tactical play on the modern battlefield. The scene is set in Vovchansk, a critical juncture just south of the Russia-Ukraine border. Here, Ukrainian forces executed a brilliant maneuver that turned the tide against the Russian army's northern offensive. Let's unpack how Ukraine outmaneuvered Russia in this strategic location. Just last month, Russian forces, tens of thousands strong, launched a new offensive, pushing south into Ukraine. Their target was clear capture the chain of border villages and then march towards Kharkiv. But first they had to take Vovchansk. The town wasn't just another dot on the map, it was key to controlling the northern approach to Kharkiv, a major city 25 miles to the south. Initially, the Russian battalions made swift gains. They captured those lightly defended villages and advanced on Vovchansk. But here's where the tides began to turn. Ukrainian troops from the 42nd Mechanized Brigade were lying in wait. Armed with heavy artillery, they were ready to challenge the Russian advance. Now, imagine this. As the Russian troops moved into Vovchansk, they found themselves in a precarious position. The Ukrainians had strategically positioned themselves around a chemical plant in central Vovchansk. This wasn't just any position, it was a trap. The Russians, numbering around 400, were surrounded. Despite numerous attempts to break free or be rescued, their situation grew increasingly dire. As heavy fighting ensued over that weekend, the Ukrainian forces tightened their grip. The noose around the Russian troops tightened, and the pressure mounted. Isolated and cut off, the reality for these Russian soldiers became grim. 30 of them, realizing the futility of their position, chose to surrender. This moment was more than just a tactical victory for Ukraine. It was a psychological blow to the Russian offensive. The message was clear. Not only were the Russian objectives not being met, but their entire strategy in northern Ukraine was unraveling. The implications of this are significant, stretching far beyond Vovchansk. It's a reminder of how crucial tactical positioning and local superiority can influence larger strategic outcomes in warfare. So what can we take away from this episode? First, never underestimate the power of defensive preparation and the element of surprise. Second, the psychological aspect of warfare can sometimes outweigh even the most well-equipped forces. Through strategic ingenuity and resilience, Ukrainian forces delivered a stark message that day in Vovchansk. Even a well-planned offensive can falter under relentless pressure and tactical superiority. This encounter not only showcases the complexity of modern warfare, but also highlights the unpredictable nature of military conflicts, where underdogs can outmaneuver giants. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, keep your eyes on the battlefield and stay engaged with history as it unfolds before us.